Hello everyone, welcome to another Colors of Hope Crafts ASMR. Tonight is a very special video. We are going to do some unboxing and we've got some very special things going to be happening. It's special for three reasons. Number one, this is my first YouTube video that is being filmed in my brand new craft room. And I am super excited about that. I've mentioned before that I was trying to decide what colors to pick, and obviously I picked purple. But it's not all purple. I did two walls purple and two walls green. The second reason that it is a special video is because my new puppy is making her YouTube debut. Say hi, Zoe. I mentioned in a previous video that we were getting her. Zoe is a border collie mix. She is 6 months old, and it's been a long day for her, so obviously she's starting to fall asleep. We got her a week ago today, and she is a very smart and very sweet dog. She's had a rough start. She was hit by a car when she was 3 months old, and she's had some surgeries, and she'll probably always have a limp, but we're gonna give our best shot to get her leg strengthened, because she is an amazing dog and we want the best for her. So other reason this is a special video tonight is because I am dedicating this video to my youngest viewers. Their mom got in touch with me and sent me a picture of them watching my videos on their living room TV screen, and I was so touched. So Kennedy and Aubrey, I am so excited that you like watching my videos, and I am trying to make tonight a fun video for you guys. So you'll get to see lots of colorful yarn and fibery goodness, and your mom and I have something special planned for you next week. So stay tuned, and I really hope you too enjoy this video. I'm super excited that you guys enjoy my videos. So I'll start with this box. This box has some alpaca wool that I bought shortly before we moved, and I haven't had a chance to open it yet. Alpaca is incredibly soft. It might be even softer than merino. And I really enjoy spinning with it. I usually use alpaca just for little extras to mix in with my yarn. And the most of the time when I have alpaca, it is just one color, and I usually only have like 1 or 2 ounces of it. So, oh my gosh, I am so excited because that's really good. Okay, there we go. These are going to be 2 3-ounce bags of dyed alpaca roving. There is the summer mix and the spring mix. And oh my gosh, I love this. I love it. It's so pretty. I've been eyeing it for a really long time, and I'm so excited I finally have it. I'll be using this my plan is to use this in some different types of art yarn. So I'm gonna set this in here. And here is the summer one. And this is a little bit darker, but it also has some really deep colors in it. I really like this one. It's fun to get mixed bags because you don't always know for sure what you're gonna get. This is from Alpaca Meadows. This is the first time I've bought from this fiber artist, and so far I'm very happy with it. So thank you very much, Alpaca Meadows. So we just looked up. Oh, I don't remember. I don't think I mentioned why we named her Zoey. A couple videos ago, we asked for help naming her, and several people on Facebook suggested that we name her after another Star Wars character, in part because our other dog is named Leia Hope. The other reason people suggested Star Wars characters is because I asked for suggestions of strong female characters, and I really wanted to name her after a strong female character. We name a lot of our animals. We name a lot of our animals after strong female characters. So far we've had Hermione, Una, Katniss, as those were all guinea pigs. And we don't have them anymore because it turns out I'm allergic to hay. But they were adopted by my wonderful friend Jen, who is a vet. So they have a very good home. And then we've also got Leia, who's obviously a strong female character. And then finally, we named this new puppy Zoey Rey, because Zoe means life in Greek, and she got a second chance at life, because originally she was going to be put to sleep, but then the vet convinced her previous owners to surrender her to the rescue so she could get fixed up. So I'm very grateful to them for everyone involved for giving her a second chance at life after she was hit. And then the character Rey in Star Wars, she also got a second chance at life after having a really rough start. So we thought the name Zoey Rey was perfect for her. And we came up with that name after I had spent hours agonizing over what would be the perfect name for her. And finally I said, God, tell me what you want me to name this dog. And shortly thereafter, I was like, wait a minute, Zoey Rey sounds perfect. So I think the universe was trying to may have planted that idea in my head, or maybe it was my late father. I don't know if you believe in that stuff, but I do. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing is because we just moved, I haven't had a chance to unpack my yarn yet. So in this box, I don't know if you can see it, but I have this huge box right here that is all of my hand spun yarn. So we're gonna unbox it and put it away. So I'm very excited about that. And Kennedy and Aubrey, you're gonna have to tell me what yarn is your favorite. There are a few skeins that I'm going to pull aside because they were purchased during a recent sale that I had, and due to a series of snafus and complications with the moving, I wasn't able to get them out on time. So everyone who bought yarn during the course of the move is going to get an entry into my next Instagram giveaway, which will take place at the end of the month. So be sure to follow me on Instagram at Colors of Hope Crafts ASMR, Colors of Hope Crafts is my Instagram. Okay, this isn't yarn that I spun, obviously, but most of this in the box is yarn that I spun. This yarn came from my experiments with Skittles and jelly beans. Obviously, it didn't work, or it didn't work very well, because you can only see a little bit color in it. So I'm gonna try using Kool-Aid and see if that works better. I've seen videos from Chemnitz tutorials where the Kool-Aid was used very successfully, so I'm hoping that will work better. But this one was the one that used the Skittles, and this one is the one that used the jelly beans. one of the ones that someone purchased, so I'm gonna set this one aside. This has Falkland wool and wool from my mom's sheep. So I'm excited, very excited that yarn that from my mom's sheep is gonna be bought. And here's another one that was purchased. So that one's going to be set aside as well. That one is largely made of merino. This one is a mix of Falkland and my mom's Welsh mountain sheep. This is some art yarn I spun from an art bat that someone sent me as payment for knitting a shawl for her, and I'm almost done with the shawl. Here's another skein that is a blend of Falkland and Welsh mountain sheep. Trying to remember what all is in this. It's been a while, but it's lovely and very colorful. Alright, here's more of that, of the Falkland and black yarn from my mom's sheep, and the Falkland is yarn, or is wool from Knitwitted that I got at a local yarn store a couple years ago. I really love her wool, and I wish that she still did it. But she does have truly stunning yarn. So if you want very colorful yarn, I totally recommend you check her out. One of the reasons I like her is because she is very socially liberal. And so her yarn always has names of political issues. Like there's one for Pride Month, there's a bunch for different environmental, or named after a bunch of environmental things. There's lots of feminist type names for her colorways, so I really like that about her. This is a blanket that I started making and I hope I eventually get to eventually give it to my firstborn child. I'll take it out briefly. I started making it a couple of years ago. The design is inspired by memories of my husband and my honeymoon, and the colors are the same colors that were in my wedding bouquet. So I would love it if I can so if you want to pray for that, you can. Oops, fall on the floor. This is going to be made into several mini skeins, and it has all been purchased, and it is made out of merino and alpaca, and it is so soft. It's very colorful, and I actually spun it as part of the spinning competition. And if you're interested, you can find them on a Facebook group for them, which I'm a part of. But I'm so glad that this is going to go to a good home. This is one of the Welsh mountain sheep, and I think there's some merino in here as well, and there's also the Falkland. Trying to put like skeins together. This is made out of just merino wool. But I love it because it's so colorful. I love making yarn that's all full of color and sparkles and lots of fun stuff. I know one of these has been purchased. I'll have to weigh them to figure out which one it is. This one is a combination of Falkland and the green and yellow wool did not have a label on it as far as what type of wool it was, but it is quite soft. This is made from organic Polworth, I believe it is. It is. It's spun using Navajo ply. And most of the yarns that I'm pulling out are available on my website. So www.etsy.com/shop/Colors of Hope Crafts, and the link for my shop will be in the description below, as well as the links for the shops that I've been mentioning. These are some Rolex that I made. They are part of my Fun with Color series of Rolex, and they are available on my shop website. This is kind of funky. In 2007, I needed something to do for a summer, like most college students do. So I teamed up with the Jane Addams Hull House and more than 100 volunteers to create a 3D model of the Great Barrier Reef in order to raise awareness about global warming. And we made hundreds of these little coral pieces that we crocheted. This is all crochet, and I have a bunch of them available on my website, and they're really funky because you can use them for a lot of different things. You can use them for decoration in your house. You can use them as a baby toy. You can even use them as a dog toy if you want it. And they come in all different sizes and colors, and they're super malleable, and they're really fun to make. The reason I've started selling them is because as I have more than 50 of them, and I need to start selling them before I can justify continuing to make more of them. But they're super fun to make. And they're fun to play with. Alright. Here's some more of that brightly colored the brightly colored yarn. This is some really funky art yarn that I still need to put on my website. It was made from one of those art bats that was sent to me for payment for that commission piece. I do not mind being being paid with fiber for my commission work. Just FYI. So if you ever want me to make you something, and you can send me fiber, or in exchange for my services. This is a blend of, a mix of my mom's Welsh Mountain Sheep and a mixed bag of merino wool that I got. I don't know if you noticed, but I really like mixing colors. This one I had a ton of fun making, and I am excited to report that it's one of the ones that has been purchased. So I'm very happy that it's going to go to a good home. And not sit in my closet. This is made. This is one with an art bat that I got from Gargoyle Lover, I think. And it was, and the art bat was called Coral Reef, and I decided to name the yarn that I spun with it Happy Dance. This yarn either is on my website or it will be shortly. But it's super fun and funky, and I would love for it to go to a good home. This is made out of mostly merino. Sorry, sometimes I can't remember exactly which, or I have to think about it for a minute because I use so much variety of colors and types of fiber in my yarn. Like every skein of fiber is unique. And this is going to be used for my Kool-Aid project. These are a blend of Polworth and Falkland. One thing I love about the lighting in my new room is that the lighting actually does a really good job of capturing the colors of the yarn. Here's another one of those funky dory color coral pieces. one of the nifty things about it is that the top row, that's the top, or the edge, that's all one continuous row. And this is some Falkland. And here's more of my mom's Welsh Mountain sheep and Falkland. I feel like those two go well together. This yarn is a blend of tinsel and merino. It's chain plied, and this is the skein I will be giving away in my Instagram giveaway at the end of the month. So follow me on Instagram and make sure you know when that's going to be taking place. And if you become a Patreon sponsor on one of the top 2 tiers, then you'll get extra entries into the Instagram giveaway, as well as some extra goodies. Yes, so feel free to check that out. And that is www.patreon.com/Colors of Hope Crafts. And if you're interested, I'll post all my links in the description below, as well as the shops that I've mentioned in the video. I had mentioned that before, but I decided to mention it again. We're more than halfway done. Let's see, do the other one of these. Oh, I know what I did with them. I don't have it anymore. That's why I can't find it. This was part of my December yarn giveaway. I made 2 skeins of this, and one was given away as part of my Instagram giveaway back in December. But that's another one that's super soft. I mean, they're all super soft, but some are softer than others. This is made out of merino and that mystery green and yellow. I put this is in here already. Here's another skein of my the really bright colored merino. I made 3 skeins of that. Sometimes I make just 1 skein, sometimes I make several. It depends on how much yarn or how much fiber I have. This is a mini skein. And this one is purchased as well. This one is a blend of several different fibers, as well as I've got some little pieces of cut up yarn mixed in with that. So this is a funky one. I hope you girls are liking this. And if you're just joining us, the girls I'm referring to are Kennedy and Aubrey. They, their mom got in touch with me and said they loved seeing the videos. So I was gonna do this unboxing video anyway, but I wanted to make sure I gave them a shout out a few times in this video because they're both younger than 8, and I was really excited to learn that they enjoyed our videos. This is made with some Corriedale wool, and it was dyed by Creative Space fiber. It's really fun. She's one of my favorite fiber artists. I mean, there are a lot of them, but I do have kind of my top 10 list of fiber artists, and she's definitely one of them. So Beth, thank you for being awesome. This is a blend of Polworth and merino. This is some yarn that I made out of Rolex that I made in a previous video. It is Navajo Plaid. So it is a 3-ply yarn. It's got some sparkles in there, as you can, I don't know if you can see that. have a special relationship with sparkles. They make me happy, as well as bright colors. Alright, here's some more yarn that was spun with Cordell from Creative Space Fiber. This yarn was inspired by Halloween when I was growing up in Albion, Michigan, and because the Albion College colors are purple and gold. And the maple trees were in the fall all had red and yellow and orange leaves, and then there's black in there for the different witch costumes that I would periodically see. Also, I think it would be funky to have a witch costume that was purple and green. So, that's just my opinion though. This is made from these are both, there's any more of them in there? Okay, so these are both made from torn up art mats, and there will be more coming, and because I have an entire box full of torn up art mats, and I'm gonna continue spinning skeins like this because I think they're turning out really funky. So let me know in the comments below